Welcome everyone to another enlightening session with the Growth Gurus. As BFCM, that's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, for those who might be new to the e-commerce lingo, rapidly approaches, it's crucial for businesses to be armed with the right strategies and tactics, and who better to guide us than experts, the gurus, those who have truly been in the trenches. Joining me today are Olivia, our senior specialist of lifecycle marketing, and Travis, a senior seasoned growth strategist. The magic these two bring to the table isn't just theoretical. In fact, this dynamic duo, alongside their team at the Growth Gurus, has driven an astounding $100 million of additional value for a diverse community of Growth Gurus clients and brands during past BFCM seasons. With such impressive figures and undeniable successes to their credit, it's clear that it is more than just luck at play. Olivia, Travis, it's great to have your expertise here with us today. Olivia, diving right in, could you shed some light on the primary steps brands must prioritize when gearing up for Black Friday, Cyber Monday?
Yeah, so I think that for brands to really start diving into their account to understand their positioning for Black Friday, Cyber Monday is really important and the first step that they should take. So, looking into what your audience is engaging with in terms of offers, reflecting on the data that you've had for the past 12 months since last Black Friday, what people are engaging with, what they're not engaging with. Are you happy with your list size? How's your Klaviyo health score, things like that, your overall deliverability, all of those things are really important to take a step back and reflect to see where your brand is currently positioned before Black Friday. And once you have that understanding of what data you have, what analytics you can see, if you need to collect any more data before Black Friday, then that will allow you to sit down and plan and position yourself better for Black Friday.
Yeah, that sounds great, Olivia. First priorities, I'd say, number one is the promotion, figuring out if you want just the one offer or many offers to go along with it, if you want different offers for different products, how many products you want to feature, and then really how long do you want that promotion window to last? So is it only going to be the 1 week, or do you want to do the whole November? You could have Black November. And once you figure out the promotion strategy, then it's really comes down to the segmentation of, do you want to roll this out to everyone right off the bat, or do we want to create a VIP list and possibly to your SMS audience first and roll that out to them in sequences and make them feel special? So there's that segmentation, the promotion, and then, as Olivia mentioned, building the list. So let's grow the list before your Black Friday, Cyber Monday happens, and make sure that you have more people to send your offer to, and make sure that you get it out to the right amount of people.
Olivia, take me through your approach to planning and preparing for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategy and how you get ahead of things well in advance.
Yeah, so when it comes to Black Friday, the more time, the better. So with our clients, we definitely like to have a pre-Black Friday meeting to get into their headspace of what they're thinking of in terms of offers and promotions. But there is a lot of things to consider, which we walk through in this Black Friday strategy document. So this is showing how us at the Growth Gurus, how we approach Black Friday strategy planning. So there's a couple key takeaways to look at in terms of what's the overall promotion. This is something that looking at the data of what your customers are engaging with throughout the year, what you're comfortable in terms of margins of promoting as well, things like that are really important to consider. But your promotion is obviously during this time of year going to be that main focus. So it's important to have that outlined. Then looking through some goals that you have for Black Friday, whether it's to increase revenue, increase loyalty members, increase subscribers, things like that. It's important to have those goals outlined because we want to make sure that the messaging, the offer, and the creative is all aligned to those goals and have them in mind. And then the overall timing, if you're comfortable with doing a month-long promotion, a week-long, or you're just looking for Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. Another thing to recap is last year's learnings. So it's really important to take a look at what a Black Friday last year looked like. Of course, your email list may be different this year, so it's important to take things into consideration, but it's really good to have that baseline of what you did last year, what the results were, and what maybe you would like to replicate or improve moving forward. So, looking at the cadence of email campaigns you sent out, the increases of revenue, things like that, we like to reflect on that.
So, Olivia, what are some of the pre Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategies that you recommend brands should be looking at and considering at this point?
Yeah, so some pre Black Friday, Cyber Monday strategies that we have that we really recommend the majority of our clients look at is a combination of Klaviyo hygiene or list hygiene, growing the list, and then also nurturing that list before Black Friday. So, some of those key initiatives, we have list cleaning. It's something just to do regularly and should be in your marketing calendar to do. But this is the time that you really want to make sure that you have a healthy, clean list and seeing who's engaged and who's not engaged. So that's always something that we like to do during this time of year. And it's just a reminder period of when to clean your list. Also, diving into the offer strategy. So, this is testing out different offers. It's something that you could be doing months before Black Friday. If there's a few offers that you have in mind, you could test the waters when it comes to certain segments or your overall audience. If they're engaging with specific offers, if you're thinking about running it for Black Friday, it doesn't have to be the exact offer. But for example, if you're thinking about a tiered discount, trying that out and seeing if it's something that the audience is engaging with. Is it too confusing for them? What can you learn from those tests? So you can look at different segments and testing out offers. You can also do an audit of the offers that you've done in the past and see the results of those as well.
So, Travis, data is going to play a big role in Black Friday, Cyber Monday this year again as well. And we've been collecting data about our customers for months now, all throughout the year. How are some of the ways that we're going to be able to use data in this shopping season?
Well, there's initial data originally from your e-commerce store, so Shopify, the purchase data that comes through. So you have your customers and non-customers. So I recommend a different strategy to both, depending, and especially the customers knowing what they've purchased in the past and maybe recommending a different product to them. And then you have the non-customers that may have browsed a certain collection. So um, we can feed the data into Klaviyo and use that data to personalize some of those messages with some dynamic blocks in Klaviyo. And then you have zero party data that you've maybe collected from surveys or pop up forms. And we want to use that information. So if you're asking them, what's your top need or your goal? Let's reflect the copy based on that. So it doesn't have to be too many blocks. You have a few blocks that are just dynamic based on those answers, and it'll just be a little bit more personalized to each individual.
And then, Olivia, picking up on that as we start to move into the planning and the calendar for the execution of the promotional season, how are you going about structuring that this year with your clients?
Yeah, definitely. So when it comes to looking at the calendar, you can see an example of what we have on the screen. So it's really nice to visually outline those key different areas like pop up and banners. You may have several of them during this promotional period of pre Black Friday opt in to get people to opt in and sign up for first access. You may then have a different banner live for Black Friday, and then you may have a different one that switches on for Cyber Monday. So having that clearly outlined is really great when it comes to the agency side of things to understand when things are going live and making sure that everything is running smoothly with production, but for the client side as well, so that they can see when things are going on and off and overall the overall strategy. So we have pop-up and banners, email campaigns, SMS, and we also like to, for our clients that have loyalty, make some changes during the loyalty program. So it's really, really great to boost your loyalty customers by using the loyalty program throughout your Black Friday strategy. So that can be updating the creative on the loyalty landing page or implementing specifically loyalty only strategies like getting free gifts with purchase, double points, things like that are really great to also boost your loyalty following and something that we like to incorporate in Black Friday strategy too.
And Travis, in terms of some of the key elements that you're prioritizing in your strategies at the moment, take us through those?
Yeah, I'd say the first and foremost is figuring out what promotion you want to feature, whether it's going to be one offer or if it's going to be offer across the board, different collections. And if you want to do one promotion, let's say each day for a different product, or if it's just going to be blanketed, percent off or dollar off. What we can really look at, your past Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers in the past as well to get a sense of what works best. And then, of course, we've worked with many clients in different offers that we can let you know also that what works for other companies in the industry. Once we figure that out, it's really figuring out who we want to send it to. And so if we're going to roll it out in tiers of VIPs or people in the SMS list, they get it first, and then people that sign up for the pre Black Friday pop up, they'll get access first, and really letting them know that they are VIPs and they're getting first access. So making them feel a little bit special, and then you roll it out to the rest of your your contacts, and then figuring out what content you need. So you'd have a website, social, ad banners, and then the emails. You have your campaigns, but also flow emails. You want to update the flow emails to make sure that any offers in those flow emails are your best offers. So making sure that the Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers are in there. And then if you're going to have any landing pages or special collection pages on your website, we want to make sure that we're thinking about those as well.
So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's renowned for probably the best offer that you're going to get from your brand during the year. And it often is a very broad promotional offer that's taken out to market. And even with a bit of a discount or a promotional ladder, it's still typically pretty broad. One of the superpowers of Klaviyo is the ability to hyper personalize the content that's being sent and shared with people. How do you balance that out, Travis, between these broad promotional messages and utilizing some of the superpowers of hyper personalization?
Yeah, just through dynamic blocks is usually the easiest within emails itself, but also segmentation. So we could take the same campaign, you clone it, and just slightly personalize it to, let's say, your customer base versus non-customers. It could just be a simple change of a headline or a small sentence. You don't have to reinvent and the the emails and create too many. It's just slight personalization for each audience, and then depending on your product size, product list size. If you have only a couple products, you can really personalize it based on what they purchased in the past, and then if it's a general product balance, you have a number of collections that you can personalize the hero image at least.
And we're seeing a real surge in volume across inboxes and mobile devices with SMS during this period. Talk to me a little bit about trying to determine the optimal frequency and timing for those Black Friday, Cyber Monday messages this year.
Yeah, this comes down to deliverability and looking at Klaviyo's health score. So you want to keep up healthy click rate first and foremost, and so really sending it out to as many people as possible. But then the inboxes are going to be kind of cluttered during this time of year, so you want to almost every day send some message. But you want to be sending it to your most engaged audience, so people that have engaged maybe in the last 90 days. Um, Send it to bigger audience at the beginning, and then slightly dial down that engagement throughout the week, and then ramp it back up near the end of the week to for your reminders.
And if I only do one thing this Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Travis, what would your one thing for me to focus on be this year?
Be prepared, build your list prior. Do a giveaway, get your pop-ups and sign up forms, lead ad Facebook lead ad forms. Just build that list and your audience, and the more people that you have to promote your offer, you're going to do better.
How can brands effectively engage and capitalize on the Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping momentum, even if they don't traditionally participate in or promote an actual BFCM sale?
Thanks, Matt. I think the best way is just to have a presence in the marketplace, regardless if you have the offer or not. A lot of consumers are looking to spend their money during that time, and if you're not a part of it, then they're going to spend their money somewhere else, and they might not have that money later on to come back to you. So even if you don't have an offer, just making sure your presence is felt out there. You can even uh, have some sort of non Black Friday sale. So branded specifically for your brand. Maybe give a free gift with purchase if you're able to. But yeah, just being out there, I think is really important.
Just adding on to that, I think that really understanding how your consumers are shopping with your brand during this time of year, as Travis mentioned, it's really important to have a presence. So, whether your consumers are shopping with you for gifts for others or for themselves, I think it's really great to utilize things like surveys or pop up forms or stuff like that to really get into their headspace of why they're shopping with you during that time of year and adjust your messaging accordingly. So that's another way to have a really personalized strategy, regardless if you are taking part in a Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotion, or just overall looking at your gift giving holiday season strategy.
And Olivia, how else can I leverage my existing database and try and grow that in the last couple of months and weeks before we go into the BFCM promo period?
Yeah, so your existing database can be very powerful. They are definitely your target audience. So, utilizing them in a number of different ways is really great to not only gather more data and information from them, but also leverage them to grow your list. So, a few things that you can look at is having those SMS opt in campaigns. So, you can send those to your existing email subscribers to make sure that they're opt in to SMS. You can leverage that as kind of that VIP segment. So, they'll be the first to know about specific Black Friday offers. So that's one way. You can also utilize giveaway platforms like Viral Sweep, which is a way that you can leverage your existing email database and promote a giveaway of some sort. This has been really beneficial for a lot of our brands to grow their list rather quickly, but with people that are similar to their target audience. So those are a couple ways that we find that a lot of clients are able to grow their SMS list, but then the overall list as well.
And that's a wrap. A big thanks to Olivia and Travis for their invaluable insights on mastering Black Friday, Cyber Monday. With the right strategy and insights, this season can be a game changer for brands. Until next time, keep growing.